Hello, what is up guys, it's Kyle from KGR, and today we're going to be doing a review on the Figma Kirito from Sword Art Online 2, or GGO. This is the GGO version of Kirito. There's also a regular version, which I will be comparing really soon, so look forward to that. And there's also an ALO version coming out, which is also from SAO 2, so I'm looking forward to that too, but let's get into this one. Now, the sculpt for this figure is actually really on point. It's actually really fantastic. The costume looks pretty accurate. There is a little bit of paint bleedage on these little sides right here, but that's pretty common for these figures because I've seen another review, unfortunately, and he had mad bleeding, much worse than mine. Mine's not too bad, but like if you're up close and personal to it, you're gonna see it. But when it's up on your shelf, it's completely unnoticeable, so you don't have to worry about that. This little purple dot thing right here looks really fantastic. You got a little gun holster back here, and we got a little thing to hold on to his little lightsaber thing, which is really cool. This thing articulates, so that's really fantastic. That's really beautiful. Great knee bends and stuff like that. Overall, it's just a fantastic looking figure. Other than the paint smudges right here along the sides, which is barely noticeable, it's overall just a beautiful figure. When it comes to articulation on a Figma, they're all pretty much the same. We got a Figma joint at the head, so it goes side to side, forward and back, and it can rock and stuff like that, so you can have a fun time with it. And since he has long hair, we can make it go out. We can make it go side to side. We can turn it if we want to, which I don't really recommend doing. But anyway, I love how they give the hair articulation, or else it would really hinder the articulation a lot. Then we got the universal shoulders, so they go outwards, forwards, and backwards. And here, these parts right here are really soft, so it does not hinder articulation at all, which is fantastic. We got the standard Figma joint at the elbow, so you get about a 100-degree bend, maybe 110 degrees. Unfortunately, I don't like these joints because they're not really double jointed, and I want him to be able to, like, you know, just have better posability, but unfortunately he does not want to do that. And I love the new wrist joints for the Figmas. They're absolutely fantastic. It's like a little ball hinge, ball swivel, whatever you want to call them. So they can go side to side, they can spin, and pretty much great motion. It's absolutely awesome. We got a torso rocker right here, so we can go all around forward this much. And it looks really awkward and scary, so I don't recommend doing that. And you can go back a little bit, not too much, but you can go back a little bit. Okay, then we got a new joint right here, like right up here, it can swivel, which they didn't really need to do that, but I'm really happy they did, because that's really cool of them. I'm probably not going to use the joint all that much, but oh well. Okay, then we got the knee bend, which is really weird, because Figma joints in the knees are always ugly, at least in the newer ones they mainly try to fix that, but unfortunately in this one they brought back the big and ugly, and I'm really disappointed in that, but oh well. These things right here can hide that, and also these guys are articulated, so you can go forward and back, side to side. It's pretty much Figma joints on these little guys too. Alright, so then we got the ankle rocker as well, so it can go forward and back, and can go side to side a little bit. Don't be too rough with it. Then it can go side to side, and blah 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 blah. Rocking motions, yeah. Kirito also comes with plenty of accessories. First up, we got his nervous looking face, his shouting face, a wind blown effect for the hair. Other than his fists, he also has some open hands, some sword wielding hands, some trigger fingers, whatever the heck this hand's supposed to be for. His pistol looks absolutely fantastic. A blast effect for said pistol, bang bang. His not lightsaber, an effect part for non-lightsaber, and an effect part for the effect part for the non-lightsaber. What I like about the non-lightsaber is here you can actually take it apart, and you can actually put it on the side of him, so when he's not using it, it can be just like the show, and it's actually not too hard to actually put it in, which I'm really happy with, because with Asuna, I hated how hard sometimes putting the scabbard into her side could be hard. But with Kirito, it's super duper simple, and I absolutely love it. The pistol also goes onto his back. Just lift up his hair. If you want, you can move this stand. Let's take him off the stand to do this. Anyway, then you just simply slide it down. Fits in super easy, like a glove. Swapping the hands is just as simple as they usually do it. You just take the hand, pull it out, and sometimes this joint does want to come with the hand, and also the figure does come with an extra nub thing right there. They always do. Same with the stand and the Figma baggie, blah 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 blah. Anyway, pull it out. Sometimes it gets stuck in there, but it's easy to pull out, and then you just swap in the new hand. And putting on the not lightsaber is really easy. Just take it out, slide it in. There you go. And here, apparently it has to fit in a certain way, so you have to Make sure it lines up perfectly, and there you go. But the way that it fits in there really well. It's just that I'm afraid that if you drop it, this thing will break, and obviously because gravity works and stuff like that. But I'm afraid that even if you try to pull it out and it's acting really stiff, I have a feeling that this thing may break super easily, so you do want to be a little bit cautious about that. And what I like about this is that there's no bent sword wielding hand and then one that's just straight. That's all into the hand, and I absolutely love that. It makes things like so much easier. Like, finally! Doing the slash effect is also really easy. Just pull it out. Come on, there you go. And you put this in again, make sure it lines up okay. There we go. And then you get this little effect, and you just clip it onto the side. I like how they try not to make this heavy so it'll be enough for the arm to support it, but when I try to have it out and stuff like that, it's still a little bit too heavy, unfortunately. So that kind of sucks. So you may want to bend it upside down and then do it, but still, it's still a little bit too heavy for Kirito. So you may want to have him have his thumb right be at the top of the little lightsaber, and then he can hopefully try and have it at an angle, but unfortunately the thing is still too heavy. Swapping out the hair and face is just as simple as usual. You just pull out the front, pull out the face, put in a new face, and put in new hair if you want to, and there you go. Now for comparison, we got SAO Kirito next to GGO Kirito. They both look absolutely fantastic. When it comes to articulation and stuff like that, I prefer the GGO version, but when it comes to the design overall, I really like the SAO version so much better. And here's Kirito next to Sinon, or Shinon, people like to call it that too. So overall, what are my thoughts on this figure? Despite the slash effect being too heavy for Kirito's hand, it's still a great figure worth adding to your SAO collection. And of course, he looks great next to Shinon. And that pretty much concludes my review of this figure. So if you're new to the channel and you like what you saw, then don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And maybe next time I'll do a review on the Play Art Sora in its final form. Leave a big like if you want to see that. Also, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter if you're not already, and subscribe if you're new. Anyway guys, I'll see you guys in the next one.